Now the other way to calculate cost of goods sold, that is cost of revenue from operations, is equal to revenue from operations, which is sales, that is net sales minus gross profit. This is another way to calculate cost of goods sold, guys. Have you understood this all? Note down, guys, this example, all of you. Gross profit is 20% of cost of revenue from operations. Write it like this, guys. Have you noted down this example? And this also, guys.
Yes, sir.
Everyone, right? Anish, Athav, Mansha, Manveer.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So, guys, here we have been given revenue from operations, that is net sales, which is rupees 18 lakhs, and gross profit is 20%, but this is 20% of cost. So, profit is 20% of cost, but we have been given sales. So, let cost be rupees 100. So, gross profit would be how much? 20% of 100, that is rupees 20. So, RFO, revenue from operations, that is sales, could be how much? 120. That is cost plus profit is sales. Correct or not, guys? I'm asking. So if RFO is 120, cost of RFO means cost of revenue from operations is how much? When RFO is 120, cost is how much here, guys? 100. So when RFO is 18 lakhs, cost of RFO would be 100 into 18 lakhs divided by 120. That is 15 lakhs. Have you understood, guys, this or not? I'm asking, have you understood, guys, or not? All?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Everyone?
sir.
Anish, Mansha, Manya, have you understood this?
Yes, sir.
Mahi, have you understood this? Opening inventory is given to us, which is rupees 160, and it is 20,000 rupees more than the closing inventory. So closing inventory would be opening inventory minus 20,000, because opening is 20,000 more than the closing. That is 1 lakh 60 minus 20 means 1 lakh 40,000. So average inventory is opening inventory plus closing inventory divided by 2, because we have to calculate average. That is why we are dividing it by 2. That is 1 lakh 60 plus 1 lakh 40 divided by 2 means 3 lakhs divided by 2 means 1 lakh 50,000. So inventory turnover ratio, we know that as cost of revenue from operations divided by average inventory. That is 15 lakhs divided by 1,50,000 means 10 times. This chapter, guys, is full of mathematics, basic mathematics. That we have is trade receivables turnover ratio. You all know what are trade receivables. They are nothing but they represent debtors in form of debtors and bills receivable. So it is the ratio of credit revenue from operations, that is credit sales, the sales that the business has done during an accounting year on credit, to average trade receivables. So it is the ratio of credit RFO. You all now know what is RFO. Revenue from operations means credit sales, to average trade receivables. So trade receivables turnover ratio is equal to credit revenue from operations upon average trade receivables. Have you got this, guys, or not? In absence of any specific information about credit RFO, the entire RFO is considered as credit RFO. So, guys, in case in a question we do not know what is the credit sales out of total sales, then the total sales must be understood as credit sales. Have you got me what I said all? I'm asking, guys.
Yes, sir.
Good. Opening debtors plus opening bill receivables plus closing debtors plus closing bills receivables divide by 2. Why 2, guys? Not why by 4? Because they are same items. From debtors only we have bills receivable, and they both are of the opening date, that is on of 1st April, and these two are of 31st March. That is why we divide this by 2. I hope you have understood, guys. Have you all?
Yes.
Okay. So guys, this is an example of trade receivables turnover ratio. We have been given cash sales, that is cash RFO, which is one third of total RFO. And amount of cash RFO is 2,70,000. We have also been given opening and closing trade receivables. Now we know that total RFO has two parts. One is cash RFO and second is credit RFO. If cash RFO is one third, how much credit RFO would be? If cash sales is one third of total sales, how much would be the credit sales or credit RFO?
Two-third.
Two third, very right. So credit RFO is two third of total RFO. Since one third of total RFO is 2,70,000, two third would be how much? Two third is twice of one third. So twice of 2,70,000 is 5,40,000, which is our credit RFO. Am I clear, guys, or not? I'm asking, guys. And this is average trade receivables, that is opening trade receivables plus closing trade receivables divided by 2. So trade receivables turnover ratio is credit RFO divided by average trade receivables, that is 6 times. Have you got this, guys, or not? Or the same way, guys, we have. Okay, guys, now let's understand one more thing. This business has trade receivables turnover ratio of 6 times. Another business also has the same credit revenue from operations of 5,40,000 but has average trade receivables of 60,000. So it is 9 times. So one business has trade receivables turnover ratio of 6 times, other is of 9 times. Which one is better in your view, guys? I'm asking which one you find better, business 1 or business 2? This business or this business? I hope, guys, you all have understood my question, right?
Yes, sir. Sir,
Which
second one.
second one? Why? Who told it is second one, Anish? You or somebody else?
No, sir, I.
Yeah, why it is so, Manveer?
Sir, I don't know, sir.
Then why did you say that business 2 is better than the business 1? Okay, your answer is correct. See, they both have the same amount of credit sales during an accounting year. However, business B has lesser amount to be collected from its debtors than business A. Even though it has sold the same value of goods on credit, what business 1 has done, yet it has lesser amount to be recovered from debtors. It means credit policy of business B is better than that of business A. Business A still has more risk because it has yet to recover 90,000 rupees from its debtors. Its average debtors, average trade receivables, that is the amount to be collected from debtors on an average daily basis. So at any point of time when we check the books of this business, we find that there are debtors of almost rupees 90,000. And here that is rupees 60,000 only. And that is why business B is better than business A. It means trade receivables turnover ratio, if it is more, it is better for the business. It shows faster recovery. Have you understood, guys, or not? I'm asking.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Yes, sir.
Note down this, guys. Next one, guys, is trade payables turnover ratio. So it is the ratio of credit purchases to average trade payables. Since it is about payables, that is why we take here credit purchases because it is about payables. Here also, guys, in absence of any specific information about credit purchases, the entire purchases is considered as credit purchases. And average trade payables is equal to opening creditors Guys, you have to re-log in once the meeting gets over. All opening bills payable plus closing creditors plus closing bills payable. Divide by 2. And the last one for today's guys is working capital turnover ratio. So guys, have you all noted down this?
Yes, sir.
Everyone?
Yes, sir.
Anish, Mansha, have you noted down this?
Yes, sir.
Guys, one more thing I forgot to tell you here is that while calculating average trade receivables here, that is, while taking debtors here, we do not subtract any provision made against debtors. I'm adding it here, guys. You also please accommodate that in your notebooks. You know the provisions which are made against debtors, guys. One is provision for doubtful debts, and second is provision for discount on debtors. So without subtracting them, we take here debtors. Have you added this all under trade receivables turnover ratio? I'm asking, guys, have you all noted down this?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, done.
Anish, Tanmay, Mancha. Okay, guys, we also saw liquidity ratios, in that we saw two ratios, current ratio and quick ratio. This is our quick ratio, and here we have current ratio. In both these ratios, we have daters included. So in both these ratios, guys, daters are taken at net of any provisions made against them. So I'm writing this here. You also add this, guys, in your notebooks. Net off means after subtracting these provisions, we take daters in our calculations. Done, guys. Have you all added this also?
Yes, sir.
Everyone, right? Anish, Tanmay, all you all noted down. So note down, guys. Things still here.